got out of it, and I did this myself with Rob plotted, is Rob was a treat in that sometimes things disappeared from one page to the next, and one panel to the next, and there's no explanation as to why. Sometimes it was swords, sometimes it was guns. In this particular case, it was an entire character. Deadpool's tied up and beaten on one page, and the next page, he's gone. And there's no explanation in the plot description that he sent me as to where Deadpool is. So I'm literally looking at the pages going, where's Deadpool? All right, let me figure out where Deadpool is. Do they put him in a prison in the basement? No, that's not how they do things. Do they turn him over to the authorities? No, that's not how the mutants can do things, you know? Do they kill him and bury him in the backyard? No, that's not how they do things. So I had a character ask, where's Deadpool? And Cable says, I mailed him back to Tolliver, who's the guy who hired Deadpool to kill Cable. And they go, mailed him FedEx. FedEx was brand new back then, so it was a really hip thing to say. So Cable has a sense of humor. That's what I got out of that 7-page scene. And a lot of the readers got it too, because they go, that was funny, that what Cable did to him. Cable's never funny. So my whole thing for that 7 pages is, what do I get out of this from Cable? But then the letters started to come in. You guys know what letters are, right? You write them and put them in an envelope with a stamp on them. The letters started coming in, and the mail for that first issue Rob did was like this. Usually the mail was like this, it was like this. And I worked in the offices, and I would get the letters out of the mail room and read them to any book I worked on. And in advance of them going to the editor's office, because I wanted to see what the fans had to say without the filter of an editor telling me what the fans said, right? So I grabbed all the New Mutants mail, and it was a lot, and I read it all, and like 75% of it was talking about the whole issue with enthusiasm, Rob plotting, it's exciting, all these new characters, all this action, blah, 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 blah. That guy was funny, bring him back, was what they were all saying about Deadpool. And I was like, all right, cool. And then I put the mail back in the mailroom slot, and it got delivered to the editor. And then 2 weeks later, the editor, Bob Harris, or a week and a half later, stops me in the hallway and goes, did you see the New Mutants mail? I go, no, I haven't had a chance to see it. He goes, they really like Deadpool. They think he's funny. We should bring him back. It's almost like Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I'm like, I'm sure Rob's going to bring him back, because Rob loves drawing them. And that was it. That was it. But that's what led to Deadpool being one of 5 trading cards a few months later in X-Force #1, which had 5 trading cards backed into different variant, issues. Deadpool was one of those 5. Why else would we have chosen to make him one of 5 cards in a marketing program if we didn't realize already that people kind of were into it? They kind of liked the idea of a Merc with a Merc, is what it is. Buddy.